And today we are going to make a raw vegan treat that is a little coconut macaroon covered with pink flakes, like pink sprinkles, but no refined sugar, no dairy, no gluten, nothing that is going to inflame us or be toxic to our bodies. So this is real food and good food. So when we're feeding ourselves, we definitely want to eat good things. And when we are feeding our honeys on Valentine's Day, we want to, or any day, give them something that we feel good about. You know, I could no longer give somebody some junk. I can't do that anymore. So it's best to learn how to make treats that are going to nurture and sustain us. And so today, I was really thinking about the colors. Obviously, I love Valentine's Day because it's pink, red, and white, and the colors of love. And you know, I was thinking about how to make food pink and white. So if you want to make sugar cookies shaped like hearts with pink icing, I did that recipe last week. And last week I was also playing around with the idea on how to get pink sprinkles that are healthy. And I did it. You want to know what it is? It's really exciting. It is coconut flakes or coconut powder or any kind of dried coconut that you have, soaked in beet juice and agave or sugar or something that's going to make it sweet. And then I soaked them, dehydrated them, and then I ground them up again to get really fine flakes. So I was playing around the other day making truffles, and I did make chocolate truffles and they were delicious. And then I thought I rolled them around in the pink, and the pink shows up a little bit. It doesn't stick to it that much, but it's the idea. And then I took white, and I think I have to show you what I did. I meant to make truffles, right? And I ended up thinking, why don't I make a cake? You know, a heart-shaped cake. So this hasn't been iced yet, but this is the white that we're making today, and then it's the chocolate on the inside. So that's the fun about raw food, is that you could just get creative while you're doing it. And as I was rolling the little truffle balls, I thought, wait a minute, I want to press some into a cake. So I made icing. I'm going to color the rest of the icing pink with the beet juice. But that's the kind of creativity you can have. So today is going to be the white part, and we're going to roll them into balls. Another time, we'll do a birthday cake or another cake. But right now, I'm going to take a cup of medjool dates. It's about a cup. Medjool dates, fresh medjool dates are important in this because they're moist. And they give us the moisture that we need to keep the coconut flour. Coconut flour is ground up coconut flakes to keep it, to hold it together. So I want to, this is very large for that container, 2 half cups, 1 cup of coconut flour. I found 2 brands at Whole Foods. They're selling organic coconut flour. If you don't have that, you can take coconut flakes and grind them. I'm going to give the dates a spin to give them a okay. You can add a little moisture to it if you want, a little water. If you have dried dates, then you can soak them for about 4 hours and a little bit of water, and then retain the date water, the water that's left over, in case you need to add it to the mix. So it's really just so easy. Coconut flour, dates, and a couple tablespoons of coconut oil. You can go ahead and, mine's soft because it's really warm here today, believe it or not, in February in Southern California. But you can double boil your coconut oil to get it soft. Let's see if I wrote down the recipe correctly the other day. Great. Now the other day it's possible that I did use some cashews, something white. You want to use white when you want to keep it a light color. But I think that this is going to be just fine. Okay, so I'll make some of the little, it's the idea of getting the moisture quite right. You know, that's the idea. First we taste it, of course. Delicious, sweet, light, nut-free. Roll it around. Oh, it's beautiful. Light and fluffy and not nutty and heavy. Nutty. It's good too, we could eat a little bit. These are really delightful. So that's how easy it is to make something pink food for Valentine's Day. I want to encourage you to light candles, take a beautiful bath. If you are by yourself on Valentine's Day, it can still be a beautiful, love-filled pink and white and red day. I want to encourage you to treat yourself as you would like somebody to treat you. Call in all of the good things by treating yourself that way, because when we treat ourselves beautifully, and let's say I make a bunch of these and I make myself some rose tulsi tea. I love this tea. Tulsi, it helps our mood. It's very healing. It reduces stress, supports the immune system. Organic India. So I make this for my daughter all the time. It really truly is magical. And caffeine free. I do a little bit of honey or a little whatever you want to do to sweeten or not sweeten stevia. And I make myself a beautiful cup of this in a clear mug and have some of these. And you just never know what magic can occur. So we must treat ourselves with love. We must eat with love, make our food with love. And that's the beauty of raw food. We are feeding ourselves and our loved ones food that is actually good for them and will create youth and vitality and energy and libido. So for those of us who want to keep our energy up, then eating food that gives us energy and doesn't make us sleepy and weigh us down and make us feel inflamed and bloated, that's the idea around raw food. So while you may not be 100% raw vegan, it's not necessary for everybody, adding these foods, adding a lot of salads, adding green juices, adding, beet juice in a beautiful wine glass, having these things that they're the beautiful alternatives. Here's the pink cookies I made the other day, and I have beautiful, I call them sexy chocolates because they've got chili flakes in them. Eating these foods as the alternative to what we're used to is just so empowering for our health, for our lives, our vitality, and we can feel so good about bringing somebody something like these in our chocolates because we know we're giving them something that's good for them. So gone are the days where we buy the junky, cheap cookies at the market and think that we're treating somebody, because we're not. We're really not. So this is the best way to treat, and I hope you get your little coconut truffles on. And so yeah, this was really easy to do, so don't be afraid if you have a dehydrator. If you don't, you can just have the truffles as is, but these are fun. You could, if you didn't have a dehydrator, still have some beet juice, juice some beets, still soak the coconut flakes, and put them in on a baking pan in the oven. So don't shy away from doing it just because you don't have a dehydrator. And you can pulse these in a NutriBullet. And I have to say, if you can't get a Vitamix or a Blendtec because they're too expensive, then the NutriBullet is about $140. I highly recommend it, the 900 series. It will totally do everything you need to do in the kitchen. Almost everything. Anyway, be present, be loved, happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys soon. Get your greens on.